Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Nicole. I am a 27-year-old mother of 3 children, and I am going to be undergoing a tummy tuck procedure, extended tummy tuck with lipo. I wanted to make my own video blog, YouTube journal type deal because for the last year I have been researching tummy tucks and different people's experiences and just trying to get an idea, just like I'm sure anybody else who's getting any kind of procedure done does. They, want to see what other people go through, experiences shared, just to gain as much knowledge as possible before actually getting any kind of procedure done. So this is going to be my journey of my tummy tuck and everything that I've been through, and just kind of my log to help anybody else that if they want to, because every time I research YouTube videos, it's hard to find it's hard to find somebody that either has the same body type as you or the same like starting point. I'm seeing, because what I needed was I've had 3 children, so 3 pregnancies, stretched out muscles, 3 C-sections. So I have the scar, the flap, the whole deal there. And after my last child, I've lost about 90 pounds since November of 2012. So, and today is, we're in March 2014. So 90 pounds, 3 pregnancies, 3 C-sections. So that's where I'm coming from. So my starting point is a lot different than some people who, like, when I look up YouTube videos, they do have like massive weight loss, like 150 plus pounds. So their incision and their plan for their tummy tuck would be a lot different from mine, where I've lost a lot of weight, but it's not as much as like 150 pounds plus. Those are usually your, what do they call that? The bariatric surgery, the gastric bypass and all that, where they've lost this tremendous amount of weight and have so much extra skin that they have to get rid of. So they might have like a vertical plus horizontal scar, and mine won't be that way. Mine will just be an extended tummy tuck, which will go from hip to hip. Pull, new belly button hole, pull everything down, sew it up. So yeah, I have a lot of extra skin, but it's not necessarily as bad as, people that have lost a lot more weight than I have. So, I have that. I have my thing, my needs and wants might be different from other people. A lot of people care about the scar. I might just be a little weird because yes, I care about the scar. I don't want this some horrific scar, but at the same time, I'm more concerned with getting it as tight as possible. If that means I have to have a little bit of a longer scar to the hip, that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. But some people freak out about scars. So I don't know. I'm a little different in that way. So that's one thing. So yeah, so like I said, if you're anything like me, I'm making this just for other people that, to log my experience, but also so other people that maybe somebody else out there is like somewhere like me where they haven't lost a whole ton of weight from that kind of a surgery, but they have lost a substantial amount of weight like I have, and maybe have like closer starting points like where I'm at. Because I'm not finding a lot of it online, honestly, like people that have lost, around 90 to 100 pounds, had kids, it's hard to find somebody in the exact same scenario as you. So that's, just this is just another video. So maybe somebody else closer to my scenario can benefit from my experience. So this is my starting point. This is like one of my before and after shots. I just wanted to give you an idea where I started. It's kind of hard to see because it's on the computer, but the one in this blue bikini here, that was my starting point in November 2012. That's me. I mean, I know in my after picture right there, it looks like, why is she getting a tummy tuck? I'll show you my stomach here in this video and you'll see why. That picture was Instagram, so it looks a little better than what I actually have going on. So I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna show you my stomach so you can see my starting point. I don't know how it's gonna, I've tried to get the best kind of lighting I could. Just for the purpose of this video, but, I'm inside, so there you go. So I'm going to show you my stomach. Okay, so this is my stomach. I'm having my tummy tuck on Tuesday, which is 4 days from now. So, bear with me, I'm in my workout clothes. All right. So a lot of the time when I'm going around, my day to day, I keep my stomach held in. It's like not even, I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just do it. It's just automatic. It's like an autopilot type deal where I'm constantly like sucking in my stomach because there's so much extra skin that it's normal now for me to hold it in. So I'm going to show you this is how I stand normally. So normally this is how it looks. Let's see if I can get as low without any nudity. Hold on. Okay, so there's the flap from the C-sections. Okay, and this is me holding it in. Now I'm gonna let it go, so this is how my doctor would take my before pictures. It looks like I'm pregnant. So it's obviously much worse. Again, I stand like this most of the time, just like anybody else, I would assume, anybody like me would hold it in as much as possible. It's automatic, like I said, so. But this is how it is normally, without sucking in, which actually feels unnatural to me, but, for the purpose of the video, I want you to see exactly what I'm working with. I want it to be totally honest. All the stretch, another thing that I don't really care so much about that other women might is all the stretch marks that I have. Like, these are my tiger stripes for my babies, so I don't really care so much about them. Obviously these ones here will be, after the tummy tuck, will be down here, or, probably like belly button and under. They won't be up here, they'll just be lower. They won't get rid of it completely, but all these ones down here will all be taken away with this whole flap of section of skin. So, but again, tummy tucks are not meant to get rid of stretch marks. They'll get rid of some of them, like I said, down here, but it's more to tighten the muscles and flatten the skin. So here's this side. Again, I don't care about my stretch marks. It's more about this has got to go for me. There we go. See, I'm sucking in again. Okay, there. Let it hang. All right, so there's this like bulge you see this little line here? These are all my stretched out muscles. From being pregnant and from being overweight, it just exacerbated the whole situation. So my muscles are all stretched out, and I train like so hard that, this is the best it could really be, without the surgery. It's not really going to get much better because all these muscles are stretched out. Even the doctor said, like, he felt my muscles. He's like, well, the muscles you have are separated, but the ones that are there are certainly tight. With the amount of abs that I do, I'm sure they are. So let me see if you can, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on this video, but there's my C-section scar right there. So the doctor will go under it just slightly. So I'll have one scar instead of having, so my C-section scar will be removed with this skin once that comes out. So I'll just have one scar, and my scar should go, from my understanding, its extended tummy tuck will be from hip. It'll come down under my scar around to hip. So it'll be hip to hip scar. It'll be covered by bikini underwear. So, no big deal there. I don't care about the scar. Other women might. My belly button, what they do, they cut it out and they, put a stitch on it so they know where it's at. And then when they remove this skin, they cut and pull everything down. They'll put a new hole and then pull my belly button back through and then sew it up. And I'm hoping to God that I still have an innie belly button. When I had a belly button ring, that'll get taken out too. It won't be there. I haven't had that since I was 16, so that'll be gone. See, I'm sucking in again. Okay, there we go. Let it hang. So all this will go. I'm kind of worried and concerned about how the extended tummy tuck is going to do on my love handles, because I have a lot of extra skin there too. So, they're going to taper it the best they can because they have to end the incision somewhere. I'm hoping that when they bring it together, it won't leave any kind of dog ear or, like a fold that won't. But even if it does, the doctor will, in office after I heal, he will fix that with just a local anesthetic. It won't have to require any further surgery or anything like that. So that's good. It's comforting. I hope it doesn't happen, that we just get it all in one tummy tuck go. But, you never know. You just kind of do what you can. So that's what my stomach looks like. And let me sit back down here. All right, so that's what my stomach looks like. And I'm going to go over some questions that I asked. I went to this doctor twice, for my original consultation and the second time for a reconsult, which my mom was supposed to go, but she couldn't make it. So I ended up having to ask a bunch of questions that my mom wanted me to ask. So if you're anything like me, your mother is very involved. The kind of stitches, my first question was the kind of stitches that they put on your muscle. It's your muscles, your abdomen muscles, when they go in, what they do is it's kind of like a permanent corset. Like they take your muscles, and because mine, you saw that they were stretched out, they'll take them and bring them back together with a stitch, which is a permanent stitch. They don't dissolve like some stitches do with other stuff. They're permanent stitches. They'll be there forever. They said that there's no adverse reactions or effects or whatever to the permanent stitch. No, my doctor anyway had no patients with any kind of problems from those in the long run. So that was good to hear. And it's good. It's nice. I like the idea of permanent stitching, that my muscles can't be, because my tubes are tied now, but let's say, everybody has that story about like, oh yeah, I know somebody that got pregnant after a tubal. So if I did get pregnant, it's nice to know that the stitches are permanent, that they won't go anywhere. So my muscles won't get stretched out again. Or just from even like, let's say I gain weight later in life, and it's just nice to know that it's permanent. It's there. It's not going anywhere. I like the idea of that. So I'm kind of hoping to get a pretty sick six-pack after this, so we'll see. So the stitches are permanent, or at least for my doctor. Ask your doctor, because that's not even something that I would have thought to ask. So ask your doctor what kind of stitches he or she uses. I'm going to have liposuction with my procedure. It's usually in the flanks, which is in your upper abdomen and in the flanks and the side. That just helps better contour, helps with blood supply, just to get your best result. I told you where the scar would be. You know what? I answered a lot of these questions already. Oh, the scar. Oh, when I YouTubed, or not YouTubed, I'm sorry, when I Googled, like different C-section, tummy tuck scars, I've noticed some women, okay, minus the ones that have had like a massive amount of weight loss, some of them, like the scars are crooked and jagged and not just a one fellow swoop. And I asked, I guess it just differs from doctor to doctor. I showed my doctor, like I actually brought it in on my phone, and I was like, this is not what I want. This looks like a hack job. Do your scars look anything like this? Because if so, this is not where I'm going to be. And, he showed me some of his stuff, and it was there. His are very smooth. I like the smooth. If I'm going to have a scar, the only thing I care about is not so much the length of the scar, the type of scar. I don't care. I just want it to be smooth. Some of them go like they're pointed almost. They go, and I'm like, no, we don't want that. I want a nice, smooth, low scar, so definitely look at your plastic surgeon's gallery and see what his scars look like. And see if they go with your wants and what your expectations are. Okay, so this is my first video. I'm already at like 12 and a half minutes. The rest of I'm going to do probably one video a week after. Like I said, my tummy tuck is on Tuesday, which is 4 days from now. I'm probably not going to post this until I have, at least a week or two, or at least the first video after, post-op. Because I know that was really annoying. Like I would see like a pre-op video and then no post-op videos, and it's like, what? So I'm not even going to post this until I have some post-op videos. So if you have any questions or anything else, just let me know. I'm kind of new to this, so I have to see how the YouTube whole thing works. If you can comment on there and go back, I don't know. I'm not really good at video editing, so all these videos will probably just be raw first. I'm not going to edit it in any way. It's just going to be like what I recorded. And the rest of the videos will be much shorter than this one. This one's 30, because I hated that all the videos, like, oh my God, from the ones that I did watch were like 20 minutes long. So this is probably the longest one. And then I promise the rest will be like under 4 minutes. This is my goal. So we'll see. Like I said, if you have any questions, I hope this video helped you out. Yeah, just let me know. All right. I will keep you guys posted.